For the latest on that 16-year-old girl who survived a 3,500-foot fall after something happened to her parachute. What really happened and whether the parachute malfunctioned, all very much in dispute right now. Her father is speaking out, and ABC's Ryan Owens has the latest.
Moments after these pictures were snapped, that smiling young woman who just turned 16 experienced sheer terror.
I just had a first-time jumper get hurt out here.
She fell from the sky more than a half a mile, 3,500 feet.
Is she okay? No, she's not. She's on the ground moaning.
She is Mackenzie Wethington, who this morning has a shattered spine, ribs, and pelvis. Her doctor says her injuries look like she was hit by a car going 50 miles an hour.
When I first saw her in the emergency department, I would have predicted she was not going to survive all this.
Her father says it can only be described by one word: miracle.
Mackenzie jumped out of a plane, but she fell in God's hands.
Joe Wethington made the same jump just before his daughter on Saturday. It was his gift to her for her 16th birthday. The family drove 3 hours to Oklahoma because back home in Texas, you have to be 18 to skydive. Despite her age, her father says Mackenzie didn't do anything wrong.
We went to the class, which was inadequate. The equipment is inadequate.
Not so fast, says the owner of Pegasus Air Sports in Chickasha, Oklahoma.
I'm sorry about the girl got hurt. I don't feel that there was anything largely wrong with our equipment.
Andy claims Mackenzie, for some reason, did not follow the instructions he was giving her during the jump. Swainson believes her jump suffered what's called a toggle fire, almost as soon as the tether yanked her parachute open. He says part of the chute's harness became tangled, causing the teen to first lose control of the descent before ultimately spiraling toward Earth.
The problem she possibly had, in my view, was a relatively minor problem, would have been easily correctable.
Had I had it to do all over again, I would have not done it.
Priority number one for Mackenzie's family is to get the teenager better. Priority number two, to figure out exactly what happened. And the family is considering legal action. Robin?
We are glad that she is doing better. We're going to bring in ABC News Chief Legal Affairs anchor Dan Abrams, and about the family, the possibility of pursuing a lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, just because there's an accident, it doesn't mean you can win a lawsuit. You have to show what's called negligence, meaning that they didn't use reasonable care. And remember, the family here signed a very onerous release saying that death could result, and I promise not to sue in connection with this, etc. But just signing a release that says I promise not to sue doesn't mean you can't sue. If you can show that they didn't use reasonable care, that there was some inherent problem that they should have been able to fix, then you can still have the potential of a successful lawsuit.
The owner of the parachute company is saying...
Is already suggesting that it was her fault. They're saying that she didn't follow the training. So you already see the seeds of what could be a defense. These are the kinds of cases, though, that they want to settle and make go away.
Everybody wants to make go away. And again, it's a miracle that this 16-year-old is still alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the paramount thing.
Absolutely.
All right, Dan, thank you.